The group changes every single time a person leaves and not just slightly dramatically.
Survivability seems to be the key criteria now, rather than the team.
Instead of talking about everything, people are a lot more guarded about what they say.
I think as we get closer, people are more conscious of the money and the fact that they may actually be the person that wins the money.
Everyone's here for themselves. They're here for their own reasons. I'm here for my own reasons that aren't the same as Abby's or Ben's.
We're all losing friends or you know, people that we do care about. So, yeah, it is changing.
The contestants are beginning to find a routine, and they're now driving to their first challenge of the day. As always, they have no idea what kind of challenge they're facing, and they all have their fears.
Okay, who's going to bungee and who's not? I don't want to, but if it's bungee jumping from a helicopter, who's bungeeing? Jan?
I'll go. We all will.
Al?
I'll go.
Beth?
We'll go. I don't know. I really don't know.
Of course you will, Beverly.
I normally wouldn't hesitate, but
I don't want to, but I'll go.
Their fear of bungee jumping is natural, but the challenge ahead of them, in fact, has nothing to do with bungee jumping.
Mate, I think you're trying to hit these bumps too.
It will, however, be a lot of fun.
Your helmets.
Good morning.
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 Would you come with me?
If a rattlesnake comes, I'd probably run up. Hi, buddy.
Gather around.
Got lunch for you.
Straight in.
On top of that hill, there's a red flag. You'll be starting down here. Your challenge for $10,000 is inside of 30 minutes, reach the red flag at the top of the hill.
All of us?
At least one of you. Couple of things to take into consideration. 1, be very careful on uneven ground. 2, beware of snakes. And 3, you will each be given one of these. You'll need it to defend yourselves. Between here and the red flag, there are a series of snipers, one of which will be in that helicopter.
Anyone got squirmy?
I'll be moving to the top of the hill. You'll need to get equipped. I'll talk to you soon. Good luck.
Good morning, people. My name's Steve. I'm here to introduce a little bit of a paintball challenge to you. Most important part of the equipment that I will issue you today is that pink barrel plug. Okay, that pink barrel plug signifies that there's safety at all times. Obviously, your goggles are there for a reason. When you're playing the game, the only way to eliminate a person is obviously to shoot them with a paintball out of the gun. The barrel plug's out.
At least one person must get to the top of the hill. But to get there, they'll have to shoot the 3 snipers.
Well, I think we're going to split in twos, have one watching each other's back. We're going to have a few, I don't know, just discussing a few sacrificial lambs.
That's a good idea.
I'm not trying to...
No, it's good.
I just reckon we all try and protect someone's back then.
Yeah.
Have someone that we're trying to
buddies.
protect. I reckon we leave Ben to run at the end then.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, it's going to be, yeah.
Yeah, and if I go out first, what do I crawl on the ground or what do I do?
Yeah, hop on the ground and bite with the snakes.
Pretty warm, mate.
I've got strapless jobs and lacy numbers.
Anyone who gets hit is out of the game. Being hit by a paintball can be painful, and they're all well advised to put on as much padding as they can.
I don't know.
Does it make you feel safer?
Not yet, mate. Not yet, I can tell you.
God, I've never been... Dun, dun, dun.
3 incoming 2. You don't have the okay.
Jan's got boobs she never knew she had. Cleavage. You want to stuff me and I'll stuff you.
Split up, be quiet, hit the ground, crawl, just go nuts, berserk. That's the game plan. We'll see how we go, though.
Their game plan is to look out for each other so that at least one person makes it to the top. But their plan is about to disappear out the window because it's no longer a team game. Contestants, I need you to confirm that you can hear me. Abby?
Yep, Grant.
Jan?
Yes, I can hear you, Grant.
Ben?
Yes, I can, Grant.
Beverly?
Yes, Grant.
Alan?
Loud and clear, Grant.
Linda?
Yeah, I can hear.
Good. There are two things you need to know. Firstly, if one of you, and only one of you, is left at the top of the hill under the flag at the end of the 30 minutes, that person earns a free pass through to the next episode. You do not lose the $10,000. But the person, if there is only one, gets a free pass through to the next episode and escapes elimination. Secondly, you are allowed to shoot one another. Your time starts now. So one person only can get the free pass. The question is, will any of them shoot each other to be the only one left at the end? Or will they work as a team to make sure that at least someone gets to the top?
As soon as we got the walkie-talkies that said you're allowed to shoot each other, everyone just looks at each other and was just like, oh no.
I'm hungry. Big time. But I'm prepared now to just walk up that hill and shoot one of my fellow teammates.
If there's a free pass on offer and it's me or somebody else, I'll take me.
It's nice to say that we're all here as a team, but everybody here could do with the money.
The stakes are getting higher, and we are contestants.
Any of them can shoot each other at any time, but for now, they need each other to shoot the snipers.
Not only were we looking for something out there that I suspected would pop up out of the grass, but you're also very aware that someone either on flanking you could also hit you.
They must make it across the plain and into the trees to be safe from the helicopter. Beverly is the first to be hit. Picked off by the helicopter sniper.
I tried to sort of crawl around the bush, and I did manage to do that, but my gun was still protruding a little bit, and he managed to get my gun. So that was it. Okay, I'm hit.
Linda, Abby and Alan are working as a team. For now.
If free passes are offered, you've got to consider them.
Still 100 metres from the trees is Jan, the only person with army training.
I was ducking behind a bush. I didn't get down. I think I went down a hole or something. I didn't crouch down low enough. And right in the back of the shoulder.
Abby, Ben, Alan and Linda all make it to the trees, where there are 2 more snipers defending the hill.
By the time I got to the base of the mountain, I was completely stuffed. The helicopter started making a few swoops at me. Hid behind a tree, ready to go again, and just caught me in the back.
There are now only 3 contestants left, Abby, Alan and Linda, and all 3 snipers. They've still got over 100 metres to go until they reach the red flag. Linda is off to one side, Alan in the middle and Abby on the other side.
I kind of went in behind people and I had Abby, who was doing well on one side, and I think it was Linda on the other. And I was just sort of going in between them, and it seemed to work fairly well.
I was actually trying to slow down, so hoping that other people would kill the snipers first.
Linda is firing at one sniper, but one of the other snipers has crept up on her right without her knowing. Abby, a little further ahead, is the first person to hit one of the snipers. There are now just 2 snipers left, and there's only Abby and Alan to fight it out. Abby and Alan can shoot each other, but they'll have to pick their time because for now, they need each other to shoot the snipers.
I could see the flag so closely, and I turned around to see if anyone was like behind my back, ready to shoot me, and Alan was standing up.
Alan's in a position to shoot Abby if he wants to, but moments later, a sniper takes her out.
I thought I'd do better. But I was sort of pumped when it was going, and I was determined that I'd be able to make it to the other end. And it was frustrating because I thought I was so close there. And I just thought the concept of getting down and just running and firing would have been a little bit easier than what it was.
Alan is on his own against 2 snipers. The first sniper he manages to hit on the run.
Gotcha!
The second sniper, Alan catches off guard. Alan has a clear run to the red flag. And because he's the only contestant left standing, he's earned himself a free pass to the next round. But even now, he's worried that a fellow contestant could still shoot him.
When I got up there, I was counting, and there was 4 contestants that were up there. There was still 1 missing. If I'd have been thinking clearly, I would have thought, no, it would have been Bev, because she wouldn't have gotten to the top by that stage. If there was another contestant there, I'd shoot him.
Congratulations. You've made $10,000 for your team, and you have a free pass through to the next episode. Well done. They've won $10,000, so there's plenty of cause for celebration. But all the group can think about is that Alan will be excused the elimination. Well, you're straight through to the next episode.
Yep.
So you're home and hosed, you can relax.
Yeah, I'm still not going to say I'm going to enjoy it, but, you know, I'm going to lose somebody and it'll be sad, but it's going to take a bit of the stress out of it.
Oh, good.
So,
good.
thank you.
What do you think of him?
Well done, Al.
Because Alan can't be eliminated, it's increased the risk of elimination for each of the others. That afternoon, they drove to Strawn. It gave them all time to think about who of the 6 of them will win the money that's in the group's kitty.
The person who walks away with the money at the end of the challenge, at the end of the program, will not be someone who people will look at and say, through the whole series, and say, what a wonderful person. I'm so glad that that person got the money, because people are going to look at that person and say, that person betrayed people, they made choices that other people would like to think that they would never make, and they would probably say, what a callous person, what a selfish person, because they were in it for themselves. But we'd all be lying if we said that we weren't.
But I still think we have to be, I think, mentally strong, more so than physically strong on something like this. You really have to, keep your wits about you, and you have to keep on concentrating, and so much stuff ticking through.
I think I've aged 10 years through stress.
Yeah, you look about 28.
If I had to sacrifice somebody else for myself, would I do it?
Yeah.
I wouldn't be here if I wouldn't. And that sounds like a really callous and revolting comment to make, but at the end of the day...
We're all here because we're selfish and that. I mean, without without putting everyone down. Yeah, exactly. Well, of course I do, but I've never denied the fact that I'm a bitch. So
The reason you're here is for the prize at the end, surely.
That's right. I don't like doing anything sort of sneaky or difficult to cause any harm to other people. However, I really would like to get there in the end.
I don't want to be seen to be malicious. I'm nice. One has to be calculating in what one does.
In the end, there shall be only one.
The following morning, they're feeling relaxed, but they must all watch each other carefully. Anyone who suspects the wrong person of being the mole could be going home that night, and he or she will lose all chance of winning the money that the group is earning. Good morning. For this challenge, they need to form 2 groups of 3.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2,
1, 2, 3.
Split one more. Split again.
that was hard.
You comfortable?
Yeah.
You have your groups?
Yeah.
All right. This challenge takes place inside the lovely Ormiston house. You will be given a series of brain teasers. Both groups need to answer all 3 puzzles correctly inside the allotted time to win this challenge. You will have 45 minutes in total. However, each incorrect answer will incur a 5-minute penalty. To win the $5,000, you must be with me, having correctly answered all 3 puzzles, on the front porch at the end of your allotted time. Any questions?
So the 5 minutes, if we lose the 5 minutes, that comes off
Everyone's time.
as in both teams or just the single team?
You start simultaneously, you have the same time.
So if we get something wrong and it's 5 minutes, then everyone has 40 minutes instead of 45.
That's correct. Good luck. Their first puzzle is to count all the triangles in the picture. They'll need to concentrate, and it's clear from the start that one team is more focused than the other.
Count together and see what you come up with, or not?
Well, just one go and then we'll point it out if you reckon you got it wrong. 1,
2, 3, 4, 5, 8.
Just try to count that one again. What did I say, 8 or 9?
8.
8. That one.
No, you said no, you did, so it's 9.
9.
Let's go through that again. Starting from the largest into the smallest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
7, 28, 29, 30. You happy with that?
Yeah, let's stick it 30. We'll give it a shot. See how we go. D-Day. Do we tell you the answer? 30?
No, sorry.
That's 5 minutes down.
The time for both teams is reduced to 40 minutes.
It's always like 48.
Can't be 48, mate. Cannot be 48. Can't be.
30, there'll be a mirror image of that.
Here.
31.
31.
But we've already counted that one before.
Okay, so that's 30.
30.
Bear in mind, that's the one we're looking at. Was that included?
Yep.
Was that one included?
Actually, no,
in that?
I
It
don't
wasn't
think we did.
included. No,
I think
it wasn't
you're right.
included,
I don't think
Ellen.
it was included. 31. No. As a group, we've come up with the answer of 31.
Yes!
Yay!
Success for Alan, Jan and Bev, who now move on to the next brain teaser. But Linda, Abby and Ben can't seem to concentrate.
Yep.
2, 3.
It's making me dizzy. I think it's going to be an even number for some reason. I've just got a feeling I wouldn't go odds.
The second brain teaser is about a ladder. How long will it take for the water to reach the 8th rung if it rises at 1 metre per hour and the rungs are 25 centimetres apart? It's an easy question, but too difficult for some. Jan, Alan and Bev are on to their second brain teaser about a ladder. Alan is quick off the mark.
I know this one. It's a boat.
Okay, there are 8 rungs on the ship's ladder. Yeah?
Yep.
The lowest is just touching the water. The distance between the rungs is 25 centimetres. If the water rises at 1 metre per hour, when will it reach the top rung? I agree.
You're lucky. You were just a bit.
So it's 8 times that. Would he?
No. The buoyancy of the
It's a
boat
boat.
is going to keep it
It's a
above
boat.
the water.
It's a
Okay, so
boat.
it's a boat. Yeah?
I didn't get that one at all.
So, are we happy?
Yes,
You
yes.
happy with that?
Yes.
Okay. It never will. It's a boat.
Yes.
Success again. They have one more puzzle to do. Linda, Abby and Ben are still on the first.
You ready?
Yeah.
You sure?
Just go quick.
I'm watching. Because I was going to slap someone.
One. Yeah.
Thank you, Mark.
The third brain teaser seems easy, but they'll need to think carefully.
Train travels from A to B at 10 kilometres per hour and returns from B to A at 15 kilometres per hour. What is the average speed? Where's the trick? It's too easy.
Well, so was the last one. What do you reckon?
We can
12 and a half.
I can't think anything else we come up with. If they say no, we're going to have to go back and puzzle it out.
If the answer's incorrect, we've got time to play with.
If we're wrong and we take 5 minutes off, then that's the other group's got 5 minutes less to try and puzzle out things. They may still be working out the first one. We don't know.
No.
We've come up with 12.5 kilometres per hour.
No.
The second mistake. That brings the total time down to 35 minutes, and they've already been at it for 19. The other three are completely stuck.
Talk about 3D puzzles after all, doesn't it? You're staring at it. Linda, you do, because you're making more sense when you're drawing with your finger too. Give one more decent crack. See how we go.
27, 28, 29.
Give it a shot.
29?
Mistake number 3, and they're down to 30 minutes. They've got less than 10 minutes left. The other 3 are solving their puzzle with maths.
Yes, that's right. It's 15 minutes. It takes 15 minutes to do 10 kilometres. X kilometres is the only way I know how to do proportion, is 60 minutes, all right? So X equals 60 over 50 multiplied by 10 over 1.
It's going to be 6 divided by 5 times 10. 6 divided by 5 is 1...
1.2.
Yeah, so 1.2 by 10
It's 12.
is 12.
12. Yeah,
So
12.
it's 12.
12 Ks?
12 Ks.
12 Ks.
Are we happy?
Yep, we're happy.
Sorry.
Sorry, spokesman again. So we've come up with a second answer and hoping it's correct at 12 kilometres.
Yes.
Yes!
Bev, Alan and Jan have finished in time. But to win the $5,000, the other 3 must also complete the puzzles. They're now relying on guesswork.
Give it a crack, we have to.
31?
That's correct,
They've got 8 minutes to do 2 brain teasers, and they're not off to a great start.
Because that's already touching the water.
So, yeah, 3 it's an hour 45. Go with it.
An hour 45?
No, sorry.
They've lost another 5 minutes, and time is running out. They have less than a minute.
And your time is up.
Oh.
No idea.
Hi, guys.
Absolutely no idea.
We're dads. What was the second answer?
Buoyancy rises up, it doesn't change because
It's a boat.
it's a boat.
Ouch.
Okay, but that's just cost us $5,000, guys.
Yes. Yes, that's the other...
Mo.
So what did go wrong? Was the mole at work? Or are some of them simply too tired to concentrate? They'll each need to think carefully about who could be the mole before the evening's elimination. Bad luck. No $5,000. But the day's not over yet. Here's a digital stills camera for each group.
Yep.
Your challenge for $10,000 is to photograph wildlife. Group 1 will travel by boat to Macquarie Harbour. Group 2 will take the burnt orange Land Rover to Ocean Beach. Group 3 will travel to Tipekana Forest via the green Land Rover. To find out which group you're in, open the lens cap of your digital camera.
I don't want to be on the boat.
Bugger it.
Where are we?
Which one was the boat one?
Group 1.
Sorry, guys, but I'm glad I'm not. Who's got the boat?
I've got the
We've
boat.
got the boat.
I hate the boat. Hate the boat.
Thanks, mate. Thanks, mate.
We got the orange. Ralph?
You know which one you're in?
Yeah.
Okay. You'll find further instructions inside the boat and the Land Rovers. You have until 4 p.m. Good luck. The detailed instructions have been recorded onto videotape.
Let's have a little look and see what they've got for us.
We've brought you to the heart of Tasmania's wilderness. Your mission is to photograph native Australian wildlife. You have until 4 p.m. this afternoon. On return to Strawn, you will be asked to submit 4 photographs. If our wildlife expert can identify 6 species from the 12 photographs submitted by the 3 groups, you will win $10,000.
Okay.
Cool.
Abby and Linda are travelling to Ocean Beach. They'll be searching for wildlife in the sand dunes, and they'll be travelling on quad bikes.
That's your gear lever down there, little lever down there. Every time you lift that up and release it again, you get one higher gear. Go straight for second. Out there, most of the time you'll be in second, third or fourth gear. There is up to 5 gears. 5th gear's a travelling gear. Really got to be going to make use of it.
Not surprisingly, Abby and Linda hit 5th gear pretty quickly. They're belting down the beach and they're frightening all of the wildlife away. Bev and Alan are driving to Tepecana Forest. They'll have to look for wildlife on foot.
All right, well, we're here. We can't take the car.
No.
So it says quarter-mile walk.
Yep. I think we just go for a walk up the road.
Yes, I think so too.
Yep. Do you reckon we should go down to the river?
Well, let's just try one.
I mean, if there
Try
was
just once.
if there was a track along the river, that would probably be the best bet.
I think we should just go back up, Helen.
Yeah, I think so.
Can't see any wildlife or anything here, birds or animals. It's the wrong time of the day.
Yeah.
Jan and Ben are looking for wildlife by boat.
Oh, there's something on the beach here, like now.
Yeah.
It's a duck. It's a goose.
It's a goose.
Got him. That's a good
Great.
one too.
Good one. Okay.
All right.
Do you know how dead we're going to be if we
Just
go back
catch
to
it
that one
after
photo?
so I can just like get a...
Abby and Linda have decided that maybe the bikes aren't the best for wildlife photography.
I just read that sign that said have to be extremely quiet to catch any wildlife.
Well, stop laughing.
Up in the dunes, they startle a blue-tongued lizard.
If he crawls up my leg, I swear to God. And I'm hoping there's not a nest of them.
With Abby's lightning-fast reactions, it was a perfect shot
File. Going to file.
All right.
of a lens cap.
Good ledge up.
Oh, come on, you're looking at it as well.
No wonder there's no photo there. The blue-tongue lizards bite, just out of
Yeah,
curiosity.
they bite and they don't let go.
They're all trying to photograph native wildlife.
Now there's a little burrow down here.
All right, we'll stick your hand in.
And see if it comes out.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Between them, they need photos of 6 different species to win $10,000.
If he was there.
He's not now.
In the forest, Alan and Bev can hear the birds, they just can't see them.
Did you hear him?
Stop.
Until Alan sees a blue flash in the trees. It's a blue wren.
Mario, just over there. I think it's a swan.
Ben and Jan are having the most luck.
Oh, fly. Out here. Take it.
Let's put a body first. Well, I get some of these seagulls, I might as well.
They're not bad.
Look, we only need probably another 3 or 4 different sorts of species. Another 2 would do it, probably.
There's 3 sitting right at the top there. I think they're possibly eagles at the top of those branches. Keep clicking.
Big bastard.
Click.
Abby and Linda have given up on their blue-tongued lizard and have gone in search of other wildlife.
Yeah, okay, now I know.
Hey, did you turn it off or leave it?
No, I left it on.
There are birds on the beach. It's just a matter of getting close enough.
Yes, the lens cap is on.
Oh, we haven't got long.
And then taking a good enough photo.
Oh, what's that? Oh, straight above us.
had to give them hints, like it goes buck-a-buck, 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 when they see this little tiny speck up in the middle of the...
You got something, did you?
I took it.
What was it? I didn't even see it.
There was a bird flying over the top.
Well done.
That was the thing that was going buck-a-buck, buck-a-buck.
After 2 hours, it's time to head back. To win $10,000, they must have between them photos of 6 different native animals.
You'd think you would get something, wouldn't you?
We're just going to go along the shoreline and see what else we can catch along there. What do you think?
Yeah, I've got a look.
OK, I reckon there's a bird in there, so I reckon that's one.
Each group selects 4 of their photos.
OK, 10.
Yep, I think
18,
we'll leave
14, 10, and 8. Yeah.
And 8.
And, yeah, OK. 18, 14, 10 and 8.
G'day.
Hi,
guys. Hi. How'd you go?
Fabulous.
Some photos turned out to be more successful than others. Everyone, this is Diane. Diane's our wildlife expert. Diane, there's everyone. Well, let's start. This is group 2. Who was group 2?
We were group 2.
You were group 2?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
OK. Frames 1 and 2 are the lens cap.
Oh, that was the blue tongue
That
lizard.
was, all right, not... Yeah.
OK. Can you identify that as a lens cap for us?
I can definitely identify that as
We don't need to dwell on it.
it's a lens cap.
Now,
I'd say it's...
this is the only one with an image.
Can we just move on?
That's you, Abby. Moving on to 4.
Very good shot of alto-cumulus clouds, I'd say. Took the photograph.
And finally 5.
Very good shot of ocean beach with a blob in it. I'm sorry, I'm not going to...
Could it be a bird?
Nice shot of ocean beach, though.
I thought so too.
All right, well, bad luck on that one, girls.
Sorry, guys.
Still 2
We
chances.
really did try.
We'll now try group 3. Who was group 3?
It's us.
It's us.
Alan and Beverly. Which shots are you choosing? 8, 10...
14 and 18.
8, 10, 14 and 8.
18.
Great, thank you. Here's your first one. Just blow up for you. Their first photo didn't seem to contain any animals.
I can't see an animal in there.
There's little brown birds and little blue birds.
Can't see.
And 10?
What?
And neither did their second.
Something blue in there. There could be a blue wren, but no, couldn't even be sure that's not the colour of the
The bottom of the...
sassafras or something. Yeah.
The next one was 12, was it?
No, 14.
14?
I thought it was 12.
14, as far as I know. Ben, Alan.
14 or 12?
Well, 14's definitely one of them. Let's see what we've got in 14. I thought it was 12, not 18.
Yeah, but
Well, you'll see.
if you prefer 12 to 18, we can
let's
go
do
back to
14.
that.
Let's do 14.
14's coming up.
It's hiding in the foliage.
Their third photo drew a blank, and there was confusion over their fourth.
No, I'd go for 12.
All right, 12 it is then.
12 it is.
I'm not going to fight you on that one.
Because I couldn't see anything on the screen. It was...
Photo 12 also failed to show any animals.
I can't see anything there.
After 8 photos, they don't have a single picture of a native animal. All right, so we have 1 set of film left. You have 4 shots out of this. You must have multiple species in at least 1 shot. OK, good luck. 4 photos could be worth $10,000. It's all up to Jan and Ben. There's $10,000 riding on whether Jan and Ben have managed to photograph 6 different species of native animal. The first shot looks promising.
Yep, but it's not a native. It's one of the introduced ducks.
It's a very clear shot, guys.
Yeah, it's a nice shot. It's a good shot, but it's not a native bird.
They need 6 species in 3 photos. Their second picture comes up trumps.
OK, you do have a multi-species shot there. Yeah, silver gulls, easy to work out, and there's a tern in there. Yeah, I'm happy to give 2 species in that one.
2 species? Photo number 3 has just a single bird in it.
Oh, gee, it's a good try. I'm prepared to give that as a wedge-tailed eagle because of the wedge. There's nothing else in Australia like it. Yeah, I'll give that to you.
Oh, well done.
Well done, 3.
Yeah.
You have one more shot. You need 3 species in that shot to win the $10,000. Okay? Now, just to double check, it's 8, isn't it? 8?
Silver gulls, and that's it.
And you identified them before?
Yeah, we've already identified silver gulls.
3 species, guys. I'm terribly sorry, but on this occasion you lose. No $10,000. Better luck next time. Someone will be going home tonight. That evening, they confide to their video diaries. So for one of them, these will be their last thoughts.
Tonight is another D-Day, so one of us will leave, one of us out of the 5, I suppose, will leave tonight. So hopefully you will be hearing from me tomorrow night. I am quite confident. Whether that's the case or not, I suppose we'll all find out very soon. No other problems to reveal, nothing else. Bev's still shitting me. She is an annoying lady, but you get that sometimes. Sorry, Bev, if you do hear this.
I suppose today's elimination day, so that's going to be really hard again tonight. The pressure's on, and I want to be here for the long haul, and I suppose it's harder as you get along.
This is such a daunting thing. It's such a daunting experience, and you don't want to go home.
Physically tired, but I still don't want to go.
This may be the last time that I'll be having a video diary. I'll be disappointed. I've had the most amazing time over the last 10 days doing all sorts of things that I would never been able to do in my life.
While the others may be nervous about tonight's elimination, Alan's paintball success has let him off the hook. Congratulations, mate.
Thank you.
Free pass through.
Good one, eh?
There'd be a degree of relief there, wouldn't there?
Well, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. I mean, no matter how confident you think you are, when you're sitting around waiting for the elimination to happen and going through the computer questionnaire, it's not a nice time. No, it's the worst part of the show.
Is it?
Yeah.
Your stomach is in knots every time you go through the process. It's no different to sitting in the plane and jumping out.
Alan has been excused the elimination. The other 5 have to do the computer questionnaire. All the questions are about the mole and what he or she has been doing for the last 2 days. The person who scores lowest knows least about the mole and will be eliminated. They'll go home immediately. No one knows who the mole is, but everyone has their suspicions.
Still think it could be Jan. But I suppose, Alan and Bev are still... Alan's a really dark horse. You don't know what... he's so money hungry. There's a point where it's nice, everyone came away, you're on television, you're having a good time, but wake up to yourself, the reality is you wouldn't have come on if you weren't here to win.
And how do you rate your chances?
Oh, fair.
Mm-hmm.
Fair.
Who do you think's your main competition?
Jan.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's...
the one to watch?
She's the one to watch, yeah. She's going through everything very methodically and doing it pretty well, so yeah, she's the one to watch.
You're a bit of a dark horse yourself, keeping to yourself a bit.
Well, there's ways to play these games, I think, and everybody's doing it their own way.
Yeah.
And I've got my own way, and so far I'm still here. And I'm going to be here for a couple of days longer than somebody, so...
Well, that's true. Yeah. You're guaranteed of that.
Yep.
I always think about every challenge lying in bed. That's when you start to realise who did things wrong and who did deliberate mistakes and who did subtle things which... Because that's what I'm saying, sometimes Bev does things which people go, oh, she's being sort of more of a hindrance or it's through incompetence, and then you think, well, it did hinder a challenge, so is that not sabotage?
The questionnaire that we're given, that is all that really matters. I mean, the money matters, but the actual way to get the money is to answer the questionnaire.
Mm-hmm.
And Jan is the only other one that I know of that's treating that seriously.
Mm.
Bev is either an extremely clever lady or she's absolutely crazy. I'm not sure which. Ultimately, you've got to be a team player to survive, but you've still got to be a little reserved.
Well, listen, mate, enjoy the glass of wine. You've got nothing to worry about tonight. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And we'll see you at the other end of this elimination.
Great.
The others have finished their questionnaires. It is time now to see who knows least about the mole.
Congratulations. $10,000 today. The kitty is running at $70,000. It's a lot of money. Alan, well done. You can relax. For the rest of you, one of you will be leaving us tonight. Let's begin. Abby? Beverly? Linda? Ben? Ben, we have to go.
See you later. I don't know, I suppose I've just always watched everyone's back.
Just go nuts. Berserk.
Thanks so much, fellas.
Thanks for joining us.
No problem. Thank you for having me.
It's been a pleasure.
I suppose I'll be carrying my own bags from now on.
They're the new family in town. But what shocking secret are the Holdens hiding? Plus, a life-threatening decision for Flynn. From 7 tonight on Home and Away. Stay with us now on Prime for the midday movie.